Hello and welcome all you basketball fans for another installment of YSN Live Basketball. We are here at the friendly confines of Austintown Fitch High School for game number 22 of the season as D1 Fitch Girls Basketball hosting in the Division II West Branch Lady Warriors basketball team. Hello everybody, Ty Bartell and YSNLive.com joining you for the call of tonight's action between the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons and the West Branch Lady Warriors. We'll go through our starting lineups today. First for the visiting Warriors: Chloe Dennison, Hannah Egley, Cammie Campbell, Sophie Gregory, and Livy Showalter. Switching it over to the other side for the Falcons: Zeta Creaky, Destiny McCullough, Ayla Ray, Jocelyn Jordan, and Rachel Spalding. Both teams coming in with a clip of 10-11 on this season, looking to finish the year 500 and with a little bit of momentum prior to the tournament, as Fitch will be playing tournament play starting on Saturday. West Branch has a week off after this game, as their next game will be on Wednesday, February 15th. Gregory and Jocelyn Jordan meet in the middle, and the Warriors end up with possession to start. And an immediate steal, Zeta Creaky, 1,000-point scorer. One of only four in Fitch history comes up with a bucket and an immediate lead for the Falcons. As the key compiling 4 records at Austintown Fitch, multiple three-point shooting records, and one of the few 1,000-point scorers in the girls basketball team's history. Opens up with a score. Oh, nice cut by the Warriors that time, and Livy Showalter got the baseline and made good on it with the bucket. Shout out watching all the way from Riverside, Sue Gregory. Thank you for joining in and watching us here on YSNLive.com. We appreciate your support. And we also appreciate the play of Rachel Spalding playing and fighting through the contact on the baseline, and an and one opportunity coming up for the sophomore. And Rachel Spalding, confidence through the roof as this season has progressed, and not only her takes running to the rack, but also her shooting ability overall. And you love the development that you've seen from Spalding, knowing you got her for 2 more years. Spalding's a great family here at Austintown Fitch. Plenty of good athletes that have come through that, including Lydia Spalding, as we know, over at Penn State in softball. Oh, a nice cut in. That's one thing Sophie Gregory, and they were missing Sophie Gregory over the middle part of the season over there at West Branch. She makes such a difference, not only because of her height, it's the ball handling and the dribbling skill that she possesses too. The height of a center, the handling of a point guard, and she flushes through the first free throw attempt to cut it to a 2-point deficit. 6:56 to go here in the first. A pair of made free throws for Gregory, and the lead cut down to 1 for Fitch. Ayla Ray goes to McCullough. McCullough finds Rachel Spalding. Spalding goes to Creaky. Creaky cross-court pass. Finding McCullough again. Ayla Ray dishing to Jocelyn Jordan. The shot rainbows over it, trying to pick him up. Another rainbow shot. Rachel Spalding. And a tie-up jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors Fitch. Both teams looking for win number 11 on the season prior to the start of the playoffs. Girls on the Austintown side going into that D1 bracket. Of course, West Branch settled in Division II. Also thank Gary Leininger, YSN photographer, here tonight, capturing all those crisp shots of both the Warriors and the Falcons. You can, of course, catch all of Gary Leininger's shots after the game at YSN Live's Smug Mug, where pictures are available for purchase after the game, and you can view them all, too. Creaky running off that pass, tries to go inside to Binion. Jordan Binion back to Creaky, elbow jumper, splashes it home. And Zeta Creaky, 1,000+ points and counting. She gets another bucket to get the Fitch Falcons up 7-4. Scanning the field, tried to pass in, Ayla Ray right there to pick it off in the steal. Transition coast to coast on the take. Offensive foul is called on Ray. And they say the foul occurred because Ayla Ray or the defender rather, for West Branch having the feet set. I believe it was Gregory that drew it. And Ray picks up her second. So with that being in foul trouble, they bring McCullough back in for Austintown. Jocelyn Jordan tasked with guarding Sophie Gregory too, and that'll be an interesting matchup all night. Livy Showalter gets loose again on the baseline for her second bucket of the opening frame. McCullough runs, kicks out to Spalding. Spalding goes to Creaky, top of the key, three, unload it and splash it home. Zeta Creaky, the key with 7 opening frame and a 4-point lead for Fitch. Sophie Gregory denies the handoff, hands off rather to Dennison, now kicking over to Egley. Egley to Dennison, Dennison loose from the wing, 3-pointer, rattling around the rim, offensive board, Gregory says, give me 2 at the line, I'll take that instead. And Sophie Gregory's second trip to the stripe, 2 for 2 earlier in her shot attempts. And now Gregory looking for points number 3 and 4. Jocelyn Jordan tagged with the foul that time. First missed attempt at the stripe for Gregory, and she'll look to correct it here in the second attempt. Kylie Folkwine checking in for Fitch. Michaelin Fitz also ready to check in for the Warriors. Folkwine had the board. McCullough coast to coast with the try. A whistle as she goes up for the shot. And they're going to say it's on Gregory for the foul. No, 12, excuse me, Egley. Hannah Egley picks up the foul. Second foul overall for the Warriors. And Destiny McCullough now has 2 free throws coming up. First one, she leaves it short. At 4:45, Fitz checks in. Sophie Gregory checking out. Michaelin Fitz also superstar volleyball player over there at West Branch as well. Gets the play under both the DeShields too, and what a chance to be able to do that. Such a great family in Penny and Walt DeShields. Look at Rachel Spalding. Big 3-pointer from the wing, splashing it home. Confidence continues for the sophomore. She's got 5 and a 13-6 Falcon lead. Fitz keeps the dribble, kicks out. Showalter, nice pass on the inside and the bucket to finish. Cammie Campbell give the assist to Showalter, and she's doing it all for the Warriors right now. Creaky inside. Jocelyn Jordan rolls off the defense, splits it, and finds the bucket. Back and forth we go, scoring. Fitch continuing to separate themselves. A 7-point advantage, a 15-point first. 3:50 and ticking. Cutting through, kicking, corner 3, Fitz. Splash home that one. Offensive points aplenty here in the first, and Fitz making good with her minutes. Corner 3, dead-eye shot. 3.5. Faking the shot, kicking over to Creaky. Creaky trying to get loose to the corner. Rachel Spalding sets her feet, uncorks the shot, thought about it too much. Kylie Folkwine said, I got your back. Offensive board, second chance points for Folkwine. And the Falcons continuing to find offense with every ensuing possession. West Branch keeping pace with buckets, another good cut. Stripped from the back end, turnover by the Warriors, back to the Falcons. Maddie Hawk, Sophie Gregory, both checking in for the Warriors. Livy Showalter checking out. Cammie Campbell, Michaelin Fitz, Chloe Dennison, Sophie Gregory, and Maddie Hawk, the 5 on the floor for the Warriors. Sam Severn, Rachel Spalding, Zeta Creaky, Jocelyn Jordan, and Kylie Folkwine, the 5 for Fitch. Folkwine ends up with it as West Branch tried to save it, kick it out, looking for another 3. Rachel Spalding too strong on the attempt. looking in the fast break. West Branch gets held up. They kick it right back out to the wing. Set, kick to the baseline, up with it and in with it. Cammie Campbell takes a nice baseline cut, finds a bucket. She has 4. Fitch slowing things up, 2:15 and ticking, first quarter of play. Sam Severn thought about the 3, kicks it out. Creaky unleashes it. Oh, she's feeling it now. Another 3-pointer from the wing. Creaky gets the Falcons to 20 first half points, scoring half of them with 10. Another 3, and responding on the other end, Cammie Campbell. Anything you can do, I can do better. Back-to-back 3s. Both teams. It's a 4-point game, minute 45 and ticking. What offense first quarter. Jocelyn Jordan out. Folkwine 3. Left it strong off back iron. Rebounded Warriors. A tie-up. Jocelyn Jordan says, give me that. Gets talked out of bounds. A jump ball is called. It is Warrior basketball. Off the possession arrow, favoring West Branch. Student sections getting into it. Fans getting into it. What a game we have in store. And we're only 6.5 minutes through it. Girls might be on pace to score 100 each with the way the offense is rolling. Sophie Gregory, they hand off a foul on the pass attempt, it looks like. Got caught up as Hannah Egley tried to take it in. And Rachel Spalding gets tagged with her first foul. 4 fouls now on the Falcons. Could be a point of emphasis for the Warriors in the second quarter, especially since fouls carry over. Another 3-pointer, couldn't line it up. Rebounded Folkwine, the freshman pries it loose. Creaky, 10 points here in the first. Kicks over to Severn. They hand off to Creaky. Creaky goes inside with the pass, losing the handle, trying to get it on the ground. It goes out of bounds and unable to save it that time. Severn tried to track it down. It was off the Falcons last. West Branch ball trailing by 4. Destiny McCullough to come in. Rachel Spalding checking out. Sophie Gregory to Showalter, gets it right back. Gregory runs it, passes out, intercepted that time by Severn on the steal. Running the fast break, Severn kicks over to Jocelyn Jordan, right back to Severn. Slowing up the fast break opportunity. Fitch now out of the half court. Creaky gets it, top of the key. Gets off the screen, kicks to the corner. Right back to Creaky. Patient in the offensive try. Kylie Folkwine with eyes for the bucket. Knocks down the 3-pointer. A 3-point barrage by the Falcons here in the first. And it's a 23-16 lead. Sophie Gregory, Warriors looking for a bucket on the end, and it's a traveling violation called. Far side official on the sideline making it right near the free throw line. And the Falcons a chance to get a last-second shot off here in the first. 17 seconds and ticking. 7-point lead for Fitch. 3-pointers finding the mark at a high rate. Kylie Folkwine says, give me 2 though. And a 25-point first quarter for the Falcons. Final seconds tick off. Gregory with the 3-pointer, and it is short of the mark. What an offensive output by the Falcons here in the first as Fitch sees themselves lead by 9, 25-16. We'll have the second quarter of play and much more after this. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Shop Sheely's February 4th through 11th and get 10% off FlexSteel and 12-month special financing. Relax on our most popular FlexSteel power reclining sofa with power headrest, zero gravity, and lumbar. Make it your own with many custom fabric and leather options to choose from. No matter what sport you cheer for, we have recliners big or small, the perfect fit for watching the game. February 4th through 11th, 10% off FlexSteel plus 12-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
I'm Tracy, and I can make your car buying experience as simple as finding a vehicle you love, getting you approved for financing that works for you, and giving you the customer service you deserve. Find out how easy purchasing a vehicle can be this tax season at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back in, everybody. As we get ready for the start of the second quarter, let's take a look at these standings and where they are. Of course, already decided is the AAC conference, as we congratulate Canfield for winning the conference. Here's the records overall, as Canfield wins at 18-1 clip, 8-0 in the conference. Impressive season nonetheless for the Cards. The other conference, though, EBC, still up in the air, as Marlington and Salem still competing for that top spot with a 9-1 clip. West Branch, of course, is 4-6 as Salem got a piece of the EBC with Marlington. West Branch, though, 10-11 clip, respectable for both teams at 10-11, as both teams look to be dangerous, too, if underestimated in that playoff. Zeta Creaky tries the three, little shy of the mark, rebounded. What an effort play. Jocelyn Jordan to Destiny McCullough. Oh, poetry in motion. What an offensive display from the Falcons. Confidence in the take. Destiny McCullough cuts up the defense and finishes at the rack. Oh, tipped from the backside. What a fight. Able to knock it loose, but West Branch wisely gets it to Showalter, and Livy once again making the Falcons pay on another bucket. Ayla Ray to Creaky. Over to Ayla Ray. Ray fakes the shot. Looks inside, goes to Rachel Spalding, now to Jocelyn Jordan. Off of the fade. What a nice move from Jocelyn Jordan. And you love the pass right into takes that you're seeing from this Falcons girls basketball team. No hesitation, no thinking about the shot. They're going right into attack mode. And it's making this offense very dangerous. Sophie Gregory looking for a seam, able to get it out. Free throw line jumper, in and out of the attempt. Rims out, nice save by Gregory, right back into Showalter, and the foul is called as they tried to intercept it. Showalter, though, able to grab a hold of it beforehand and draw the foul. As Ayla Ray gets tagged with her third foul, back into foul trouble as Ray gonna have to come off for a few more minutes, trying to preserve Ray for later in the game. Three-pointer, tried to knock it down that time, Egley. Kylie Folkwine decides to take it, leaves it a little short, hits a few hands. Rachel Spalding saves it to Severn. Severn a little short on the attempt, but still nice hustle plays from the Falcons, getting themselves extra possessions. Sophie Gregory, on the take, gets blocked. Nice defense from Fitch. No foul called, and Coach DeShields asking for a reasoning from the official. Sounded like there might have been some contact on the take, but nonetheless, no call. Creaky able to save the possession. Over to McCullough, 5:45. Oh, McCullough splits the defense, finds a gap and a finish. Timeout, West Branch. Baker's dozen the lead for Austintown Fitch. Destiny McCullough comes up with another bucket here tonight as she continues to impress. 31-18 lead for the Falcons. We'll take a break with Coach DeShields and the Warriors. Be back after this.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Welcome back, everybody. 5 minutes, 40 seconds, what remains here in the first half of play. Falcons finding offense at a high frequency, 31 points outputted from the Fitch O through this part of the game, as West Branch calling the timeout, trailing by 13, knowing they need some buckets to fall to try to claw themselves back into this one. 3-pointers for Fitch falling at a high volume right now. Livy Showalter on a nice cut. Sophie Gregory fouled from the backside. Said, gimme and one attempt as Gregory Impressive with the take. Just her third and fourth points at the night. She has 2 at the free throw attempt. Falcons were able to keep her under wraps through the first quarter and about a half, but one of those players that you can only do so much to for so long. She's too good, too athletic, too finesse-like with the basketball that she's going to get loose for buckets sooner or later. And an and one attempt. And it's a 10-point lead for Fitch after the and one conversion from Sophie Gregory. McCullough with a hold of it to Binion. Binion swings to Creaky. Creaky tries to get it into Jocelyn Jordan. Jordan tracks it down out to Severn. Severn to McCullough. 5:05 and ticking. McCullough with the ball. Hands off to Creaky. Creaky back to Severn. Under 5 to play. Binion gets a hold of it on the baseline. Looks to pass out. Finds Severn. Tried to get it into McCullough, stolen away. Hannah Egley gets in front of it. Off the steal, here comes Gregory. Gregory with her left all the way to the rack. What a take! Sophie Gregory, offhand, doesn't matter. Finds it off the glass for a bucket. Creaky tries to go inside, back-to-back turnovers. Fitz tracks it down that time for West Branch. Warriors running the offense. Gregory has it. Slowing up. 4:18 and ticking. First half. Showalter looking, scanning, trying to find the pass. Opts to shoot it, and she puts it up and in. Are you kidding me? Showalter looking like a quarterback, trying to find the open pass. Said, I'll just take it myself, and puts it up and in. A 6-point lead now for the Falcons as it's been cut from a West Branch run. We'll take a timeout with Coach Natalie Lynn. Thank another one of our sponsors, this time NST Sports.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
I'm Tracy, and I can make your car buying experience as simple as finding a vehicle you love, getting you approved for financing that works for you, and giving you the customer service you deserve. Find out how easy purchasing a vehicle can be this tax season at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back, everybody. First half of play still here underway. 4:09 to go in the second quarter. Fitch basketball with a 6-point advantage. West Branch on the run, though. Getting back into this game, Livy Showalter, an impressive take. She's been impressive on the night as well. 8 points for Showalter. Jocelyn Jordan to McCullough. McCullough kicks over to Folkwine. Under 4 to play, first half. Folkwine gets a little bit of space, finds Creaky in the corner. Creaky has that one tipped. Gregory has a hold of it. Gregory coast to coast, changes to her right that time, shows her efficiency, both hands to the rack, and Sophie Gregory has 9. Fitch needs offense. Coming up cold, Jocelyn Jordan can't bank it home. Bank is closed on that attempt. Out of bounds, back to the Warriors. West Branch on the run now. Hannah Egley to inbound. Livy Showalter also checking back in. As Carter Shepard checks out, Michaelin Fitz also checking out. Egley to the corner. Showalter looks from the corner, back to Egley. Egley inside. And the whistle blown, traveling violation called on the Warriors that time, turning it back over to the Falcons. Last 3 minutes of play here in the first half. Falcons with the ball. Kylie Folkwine goes to Jocelyn Jordan, now to Creaky. Creaky Off the screen, gets the Folkwine touch pass. Rachel Spalding gets the baseline just a tad too strong. Off the glass with the attempt. Gregory with the board. Sophie Gregory running the floor, tries to kick it out, and it was tipped and taken out of bounds off of Destiny McCullough last, and 2:37 remaining here in the half. Single dribble shot up, Sophie Gregory. Too good, 9 points here in the second quarter. She has 11 total now. And it's a 2-point game. To that corner, Rachel Spalding gets baseline, blocked that time by Gregory. Folkwine gets it, runs reverse, leaves it a bit short, trying to track it down. It is off of West Branch last, and it is Falcon basketball. What defense from the Warriors that time. Creaky goes to McCullough. Creaky looking to get loose. They get her loose. Wing three. Left it wide to the left. Rebounded Kylie Folkwine. Kicks it back out. Creaky measures up another three. Can't put that shot in. Another rebound, West Branch. It's loose. Showalter has it. Gets it out into the open floor. Pass across the lane. Now kicking it out to the wing. Cross-court pass to the corner. On the drive with the left. Switching to the right. Bucket misses. Going out of bounds. Tracking it down. Rachel Spalding saves it to Kylie Folkwine. Now here comes Destiny McCullough. Minute 35 ticking first half. McCullough, Fitch with the lead. 31-29, stolen away. Livy Showalter right there in the lane. Here comes Sophie Gregory. Spins into the lane. Put it up. Put it in. Off the glass. Bank is open. Sophie Gregory ties the game at 31. Back and forth we go. Momentum swinging like a pendulum. Inside, Jocelyn Jordan gets off the bucket, gets a traveling call on her as she takes one step too many in the paint. 2 seconds over a minute to play here in half number one. And it's West Branch basketball with a chance to take a lead. Exiting the first half, Fitch has been held to 6 points here in the second quarter of play after a 25-point first quarter. Gregory, oh, she is something special. What a take. What a take. Tough take at that. 15 points for Gregory, and it's a West Branch lead, 33-31. Creaky tries to get the three-pointer to fall. Can't find the mark. West Branch in front. 30 seconds and ticking. Stopping, kicking over. Gregory to hold for the last shot. Coach DeShields calling the play for the Warriors. Tried to pass inside, stolen away. Fitch now can hold for the last shot, trailing by 2. Creaky bringing it up. 10 seconds and ticking. Out to McCullough. McCullough able to keep the handle, finds Jocelyn Jordan. 4 seconds and ticking. Rachel Spalding goes on the drive with the take, too strong, and leaves it on the glass. West Branch battles their way through a 13-point deficit in the first quarter to come all the way back and take a 2-point lead into halftime. Still anybody's game here from Austintown. Fitch High School will have a 10-minute intermission followed by the entirety of the second half and more. Right after this, Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists.
Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats.
Go Dogs.
Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs,
call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com
or find us on Facebook.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Let's face it, buying a home is one of the toughest things you'll ever do. At Forever Homes, we are licensed realtors that specialize in representing our clients in the purchase and sale of single-family residences and income property in Columbiana County. We truly love this area. We were born in this area, and we pride ourselves on the knowledge of transactions, school districts, neighborhoods, and related services. So the next time you need to buy or sell your home, make it Forever. Forever Homes Realty.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Welcome back, everybody, here at Austintown Fitch High School, our site for game number 22 of the season for both the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons and the West Branch Lady Warriors. 33-31 Warriors in front after a half of play here in basketball, as Sophie Gregory, the scoring leader for the Warriors, 15 of the 33 points, with 13 of them coming in the second quarter alone. Scoring leader across the way is Zeta Creaky for the Falcons. She has 10 and 3 3-pointers. Finding the mark here tonight. 2 3-pointers, excuse me. Also, 6 points for Rachel Spalding. Another high scorer across the way for West Branch is going to be Cammie Campbell with 7. Warriors open up with the ball, leading it by 2. Big run from West Branch in that second quarter allowed them to take a lead before the halftime break. Hannah Egley tries to pass inside. Sophie Gregory gets loose, puts it up and in. Anything she wants, she's getting it and more. And one opportunity, 17 points for Gregory. Something else right now is Gregory on a different level with her takes, efficient with both hands, splashing home the and one attempt, and she's got 18. Ayla Ray tries to get to Jocelyn Jordan. Zeta Creaky kicks it out. Rachel Spalding finds a lane, tries to fight the Destiny McCullough. McCullough off that baseline, gets out to Spalding. Spalding tied up into a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors Austintown at 7.5. Jordan Binion gonna come in for Rachel Spalding. Adding another post player presence to the mix. Ayla Ray to inbound. Ayla Ray goes to Creaky over top. Creaky feeds to Ayla Ray, and the ball goes out of bounds and back to the Warriors. West Branch leads it by 5, 7:27 and ticking here in the third. Sophie Gregory kicks out. Three-pointer lined up. Hannah Egley leaves it on the iron. Rebounded by McCullough. 7:10 and ticking now here in the third. McCullough dribbles with her left, tries to get it out to Creaky, and it's out of bounds off of the Warriors last. And baseline official gonna say, switch that call, give it back to the Warriors, as they say, off the Falcons, and a 30-second timeout following as Coach Lynn wants to talk things over. 36-31, Warriors in front with 7:02 left in the third. We'll take a timeout as well. Thank our friends over at YSU.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Absolutely want to thank our friends over at Youngstown State for their continued support of YSNLive.com. Of course, if you want to become a sponsor and join the sponsoring crew here at YSNLive.com, you can find the package that best fits you and your company at ysnlive.com/advertise. Sophie Gregory gets through the pressure, puts a dime pass to Dennison, kicking out to Egley from Dennison now. Back to Dennison, off the single dribble, puts up the three-pointer, little strong. Jocelyn Jordan has the board. Three-pointers not falling with the frequency that West Branch would like them to, as it's come up short on offense, as the Falcons held to 6 points since the start of the second quarter, have yet to get an offensive bucket to find the mark here in the third. Hitting a few hands, Jocelyn Jordan ties it up, and a foul is called that time as Sophie Gregory gets tagged with it. That'll be her first. Ayla Ray now to bring it up for the Falcons. A few ticks over 6 minutes here in quarter number 3. McCullough holding it on that wing, dishes over to the top. Passing around the horn, Jocelyn Jordan tries to get it in. Tipped, stolen away. Sophie Gregory, coast to coast on the take. There she goes with the make. 20 for Gregory. An absolute barrage of offense for number 21 on the Warriors. 18 points since the start of the second quarter. Three-pointer, little shy for Ayla Ray. Falcons still looking to get themselves out of this offensive funk. And the ball goes out of bounds off of a wayward pass to the corner. Sophie Gregory held to 2 points on 2 of 4 free throw shooting in the first quarter. We talked about the Falcons defense holding her down temporarily, but that's not something you can do for long. 18 points since the opening buzzer, I should say, of quarter number 2. And through just over 11 minutes of play, Gregory has put on a great offensive display here in Austintown. Kylie Folkwine looks for the take. What a nice take by the freshman Folkwine, and she gets her team on the board with the first field goal here in the second half. Here comes Dennison. Dennison gets it out to Campbell, kicking it out, swinging it around. Dennison back with the basketball. Now to Egley. Egley gets closed out by Creaky. Egley goes to the corner. Showalter. Showalter looking, almost has it tipped out of her hands. Jocelyn Jordan there defensively, goes to Dennison on the baseline, kicking it right back out, looking for the extra pass, goes to the corner, running the baseline, stopping up, going off for the shot, kicking out to Showalter. Showalter's on the other side of the baseline. She makes good with the mid-range try, and Livy Showalter, another bucket for her. She's got double digits with 10.
Drop, Maddie. Drop in.
20 points for Sophie Gregory, 10 for Showalter, making up 30 of the 40 points for the Warriors. Sam Severin has the ball, scanning, looking for the pass, goes into her dribble, now kicks over to Creaky. 4:10 and ticking. Creaky with the basketball. On her defensively, Dennison tries to go inside, tipped, loose. Cammie Campbell tries to save it. Creaky gets a hold of it, Jocelyn Jordan to Ayla Ray. Ayla Ray to Sam Severn, back to Ray. Ray goes with her left, gets into the lane, puts up the shot, couldn't get it off the glass. Rebounded, goes into the hands of Campbell. Here come the Warriors in the fast break. Cammie Campbell full court press to Dennison. Inside to Showalter. Showalter looking from the block. Passing out, three-pointer, Hawk. Can't get it as it bounces off back iron. Offensive board, though, by Showalter. And stopping up is Dennison. Back into the half court, attacking with the right hand, kicking over. Now to Egley. And again, the Warriors gonna just stay patient approach on offense here out of the half court. Egley with the basketball. 3:20 and ticking. Egley into a dribble with the right. Now over to Dennison. Looking for that open seam. Attacking, moving with efficiency. Maddie Hawk, quick pass, tie up for the basketball. Whistle blown, a foul is called. And I believe Folkwine gonna get tagged with this one. And Folkwine is gonna get tagged with her second. Sophie Gregory, McKaylin Fitz, Bailey Wagaman, all checking in for the Warriors. Jordan Binion also in for the Falcons. Sophie Gregory dribbles her way through the lane, has it lost. McKaylin Fitz gets it back, draws the foul. 2 free throws coming up for Fitz. .256. And the Warriors continuing to control the tempo since quarter number 2. Fitz leaves the first free throw attempt, though, on the iron. Fitz makes good on her second attempt, extending the lead to 8. Fitch still looking for offense. Only 1 field goal here in the second half. 2:48, third quarter. Ayla Ray, shake and bake three-point try, no good, tipped out of bounds, back to the Warriors. And one thing West Branch has done so effectively well, limiting the second chance tries from Austintown since that first quarter, stopping a lot of possessions at one and done for the Warriors defense. Big credit to Coach DeShields, big credit to the players for executing the game plan defensively here from quarters 2 on. Dennison fakes, kicks over to her right. Cammie Campbell now driving with her right on the baseline, swings it back over, and they reset with Gregory. 2:15 ticking, third quarter of play. Get it over to Gregory, swing to that corner. Tried to tip it out. Sam Severn couldn't knock it loose. Gregory has it back. Gregory with her left, switches to her right, leaves it on the rim. Rebounded Ayla Ray. Falcons running the floor, kicking it over to Rachel Spalding. Spalding over to Ayla Ray. And now Falcons with the ball, minute 45. Looking for offense, trailing by 8. Jocelyn Jordan looking to check back in. Severn to Folkwine. Folkwine runs the baseline, stops up, gets over to Rachel Spalding, and a timeout going to be called by head coach Natalie Lynn for the Falcons at a minute 34. Wanting to talk things over offensively, knowing she needs some buckets to get herself and the team back into this one. We'll take a timeout with the Falcons and be back after this.
Tracy, and I can make your car buying experience as simple as finding a vehicle you love, getting you approved for financing that works for you, and giving you the customer service you deserve. Find out how easy purchasing a vehicle can be this tax season at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Falcons coming out of their timeout with Coach Natalie Lynn and knowing they need some offense. They'll have possession at a minute 34 left in the third, trailing by 8 to the West Branch Warriors. Falcons have only been able to muster up 8 points of offense since the start of the second quarter. desperately needing some buckets to find the mark and find some net. Zeta Creaky inbounds over to Ayla Ray. 90 seconds left. Creaky, corner three, put it up and put it in. The key unlocks the offensive drought for Austintown with a three-pointer to put them back within 5. Big shot for Fitch to get themselves back into it. Looking to take it right back. In and out, though. Sophie Gregory going to have to settle for 2 at the stripe after she gets the offensive board. And the contact after. Jocelyn Jordan gets tagged with it. Sophie Gregory with 20. And 2 coming up at the stripe. And the first one, unkind to Gregory, touching every part of the rim but finding no net. Looking to straighten it out in attempt number 2. And it's 21 for number 21 and a 7-point lead for West Branch. Falcons. 6-point lead for West Branch. As Rachel Spalding had that one affected off the block, trying to save it, able to save it. Ayla Ray got it into Jocelyn Jordan. 48 seconds and ticking. Falcons trail by 2 possessions, 6 points. They have the ball looking to cut into the lead. Destiny McCullough stops up, turn around, can't get it to fall, leaves it on the rim. Rebounded by Dennison. Warriors can hold for the last shot, looking at it, going baseline with the try, rainbows it up over to Gregory. Gregory, few dribbles, put it up and put it in. The high shooting percentage of Gregory continues to skyrocket here from quarter number 2 on. 23 points for Sophie. 10 seconds left, third quarter. Jocelyn Jordan tries her hand at the distance shot and splashes home the top of the key 3. A 5-point game. Warriors not going to get the shot off. That'll be the end of quarter number 3. Falcons find offense at the right time to get themselves within a position to get back into this. It's a 2-possession lead, 5-point lead for West Branch. 8 minutes left to go in the game. You aren't going to want to miss this one. Fourth quarter and more. Ty Bartel, YSNLive.com. Right after this.
I'm Tracy, and I can make your car buying experience as simple as finding a vehicle you love, getting you approved for financing that works for you, and giving you the customer service you deserve. Find out how easy purchasing a vehicle can be this tax season at Greenwood Chevrolet.
8 minutes. All that remains here from Austintown Fitch High School and what has been a wild game back and forth. West Branch still in front, 44-39 after 3 quarters of play. Falcons getting some buckets to get themselves back into this one as they trail by 5. Warrior basketball to open up. Blaney Henning has checked in to get some of her first minutes of this ball game. As Showalter had it for a second over to Gregory now. Gregory drives with her left, tries to dish it into the lane, loses the handle, and it goes out of bounds back to Fitch. Went into the locker room. Looks like Rachel Spalding had to go dig it out. 7:45 Fitch basketball. They trail by 5. Laney Henning on that dribble, goes over to Creaky. Creaky on the drive. What a high arcing shot. Are you kidding me? Bank is open at 7:58 on a Wednesday night, apparently, here in Austintown. Corner 3, little short. Falcons basketball with a chance to tie. Creaky running the floor, kicking over to the corner. McCullough gives up. Creaky 3, putting it up, little shy of the mark, rebounded by Campbell. Intercepted though. Rachel Spalding gets the steal. Creaky gets it, swings it over to Ayla Ray. Ayla Ray now kicks over to Rachel Spalding in the corner. 6:58 and ticking. Quarter number 4, West Branch by 3. Destiny McCullough now with it. McCullough with Egley on her defensively. Oh, what a behind the back move. Put it up, put it in, count it, and one. What a take. Destiny McCullough puts the defense on ice with a fancy finish through the contact and a chance to tie the game at the stripe. McKaylin Fitz has checked in for West Branch, checking out Cammie Campbell. Destiny McCullough to tie the game. In and out. West Branch stays in front by 1. 6:40. Quarter 4. With no conviction, put up the three-pointer and knock it down. Hannah Egley, full of confidence, and a big shot to put them back up by 4. Ayla Ray looking for the foul, has it knocked loose. Sophie Gregory defensively on the recovery. 6:18. As Kylie Folkwine, Jordan Binion in, Rachel Spalding, Laney Henning are out. Falcon basketball trailing by 4. Tries to get into Folkwine, taken away. Sophie Gregory, 6:15 and ticking. Warriors by 4 and possession. Folkwine on her defensively. Livy Showalter. Out to Dennison. Dennison with Creaky on her defensively. Go over to Egley. Under 6 to play. Egley steps into a 3. That one wide to the left. Fitch tries to save it. Back to the Falcons in the fast break. Over to Ayla Ray. Ayla to that corner. Three-pointer Folkwine. That one is short. Couple of short three-point shots from both teams. Keeps West Branch in front by 4. Sophie Gregory has possession at 5.5. Gregory with her left, dishes to the corner. Corner 3, Fitz in and out on the attempt. Tipped off of a few hands, ends up with Gregory. Gregory splits the defense, put it up, count it, and 1 to follow. Sophie Gregory, 25 points here tonight. Jordan Binion picks up the first foul of the night for herself. Folkwine out, Binion out. Henning and Jocelyn Jordan checking back in. And a timeout to be called. 5:23 left in the game. A 6-point lead for the Warriors. Sophie Gregory with the and one opportunity after this full timeout on the court here on ysnlive.com.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Commercial or residential, 24/7. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Out of the timeout here in quarter number 4, 5:23 remains. Sophie Gregory has an and one opportunity coming up, and she has 25 points on the night, scoring leader across the boards in the game. Make it 26. The lead, 3 possessions, 7 points for the Warriors. Since West Branch took the lead in the second quarter, have not relinquished it since that point. Ayla Ray over to Jocelyn Jordan, now to McCullough. McCullough dribbling right, left, what a take, but too strong on the finish attempt. Pried loose, Livy Showalter gets the board. Sophie Gregory runs it with her left, gets into Fitz. Fitz has a look, can't finish it. Rebounded Jocelyn Jordan, and it is knocked loose. They say off of the Warriors, and Hannah Egley last. Official baseline, the one making the call, the only one that really had any type of angle on the play, says it off of the Warriors. Laney Henning finds Ayla Ray, strokes the three-pointer up and in, and Ayla Ray with a wing three. Big shot for the Falcons at 4.5, gets them back within 4. Sophie Gregory takes the screen of Showalter, kicks to the corner. They swing it right back out to Dennison. Now ends up in the hands of Showalter. Showalter goes to Egley. 4:15 and ticking. Egley off the screen of Showalter, gets into the lane, and a jump ball is called as Jocelyn Jordan able to grab a hold of it. Jump ball favors the Falcons, and a possession for Austintown, trailing by 4 at 4:10 in the game. Ayla Ray now to bring it up. Hands off to Laney Henning. And Laney Henning gets tagged with the traveling violation. Turnover back to the Warriors. A tick under 4 to play. Hannah Egley now to inbound. Falcons bringing one up to pressure Dennison. It's Creaky. Dennison gets off of Showalter. Dennison kicks over to Egley. Now goes inside. Pass, extra pass, ends up in the hands of Gregory. She's able to track it down. Tipped loose, ends up to Showalter at the top. And Gregory still tracks it down, gets out to Egley, put it up and put it in. Hannah Egley knocks down the three, all created by Sophie Gregory, somehow prying the ball loose. Back up by 7 as West Branch. Jocelyn Jordan tries to knock down another three-pointer, looking for her own board. Jocelyn Jordan left the baseline. Sophie Gregory comes clean with it. No shot to be had, but a foul called in the transition game at 3:12 here in the 4th. Wow. What playing all the way around from both teams. But Sophie Gregory doing a lot of the hustle plays. A lot of what she's done has been in the box score, evidently enough, but there's enough outside of the box score that Sophie's done tonight too that hasn't been tallied or can't be tallied, but all the difference of a difference maker she has been in this ball game. Cammie Campbell goes to Gregory. Another nice pass. Put it on a dime to Livy Showalter, and Livy Showalter, a perfect partner in crime tonight. A dozen points for her. 2:50 and ticking. Jocelyn Jordan goes to Ayla Ray. The deficit 9. Ray, the corner 3. Bouncing a few times off the rim, not to be had. Gregory has it at 2:35 and ticking. Time not on the Falcons' side. Gregory looking for a dagger shot. She has 26. Egley to Gregory. Gregory with Laney Henning on her. Gregory dishes to that corner. Getting it back to Gregory. Sophie Gregory spins off the defense, puts another bucket in. 28 points for the YSU commit. Timeout, Coach DeShields. 11-point lead for West Branch. We'll take a timeout as well here from Austintown Fitch High School.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto. Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Out of the timeout, it's Austintown Fitch basketball. They trail by 11 to the West Branch Warriors, needing a bucket desperately in the next possession to really keep themselves in it. Double dribble called that time on Fitch, and a turnover with under 2 to play at 1:58. And the Warriors can look for a dagger attempt in the next shot. Get it to Sophie Gregory. And an immediate foul on the pass. Going to put Gregory at the line for the 1-and-1 attempt. 4th foul on Jocelyn Jordan. Sophie Gregory, a 1-and-1 attempt. In and out on the attempt. Tracking down the board, Ayla Ray able to get it off of Jocelyn Jordan's feed to save it from going out of bounds. And a whistle blown that time. No shot to follow as West Branch picks up. 3rd foul on Hannah Egley. Pass inside. Oh, what a shot, Rachel Spalding. Nice bucket by the sophomore and one opportunity. And that gives the Falcons a little breath of life as they're back within 9. Spalding couldn't get the shot to fall in the end. One opportunity. Oh, stolen away though. McCullough gets the turnover, feeds to Jocelyn Jordan, and a foul called on Sophie Gregory. That'll be Gregory's 2nd, 4th foul now on the Warriors, and 2 shots coming up for Fitch. Chance to trim this all the way down to a 7-point deficit at 95 seconds to go. First attempt not having it, though, as a couple of missed free throws starting to really hurt the Falcons here in the closing minutes of the 4th. And that one comes up short as well, grabbing another possession and getting fouled, Ayla Ray. And that's foul number 5 on the Warriors now. Only 2 seconds off the clock, not free throws to be had. Foul number 6. For the Warriors, as the next one puts the Falcons in the bonus, goes deep to Destiny McCullough. McCullough gets into the lane and gets the finish off of the rim. Full timeout called by Natalie Lynn, and it's a 7-point deficit for Fitch. They're not done yet. Minute 27, don't even think about turning this one off. We'll be back after we thank a few of our sponsors here on ysnlive.com.
Shop Sheely's February 4th through 11th and get 10% off FlexSteel and 12-month special financing. Relax on our most popular FlexSteel power reclining sofa with power headrest, zero gravity, and lumbar. Make it your own with many custom fabric and leather options to choose from. No matter what sport you cheer for, we have recliners big or small, the perfect fit for watching the game. February 4th through 11th, 10% off FlexSteel plus 12-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Welcome back, everybody. 4th quarter of play. Falcons already out of their timeout. Starting 5 to the 4, the same ones that started. And Zeta Kriki, Destiny McCullough, Rachel Spalding, Ayla Ray, and Jocelyn Jordan. Fitch trails by 7. It is West Branch basketball. Falcons have a timeout left. West Branch has 2. As West Branch is in the single bonus. Fitch has committed 7 fouls. Falcons' next foul committed by West Branch will be in the single bonus as the Warriors have committed 6. And Dennison able to cross the half court, stops up, kicks out. Egley has it, 75 seconds and ticking. And the whistle blown that time. Jocelyn Jordan gets tagged for it, and she'll foul out with her 5th. Forcing Kylie Folkwine to come in for some more minutes off of the bench. Sophie Gregory shooting a 1-and-1 attempt. She has 28 tonight. knocks down the first. A 30-piece for Sophie Gregory. And a 9-point lead for West Branch. Fitch needs buckets and quickly. Turnover, though, to Livy Showalter. Kicking it over, Dennison. Sophie Gregory passes over to Egley. Extra pass to the corner. Showalter back to Gregory. Finds Dennison. Burning a lot of time. Warriors 45 seconds and ticking in the foul on Sophie Gregory to send her to the line for another 1-and-1 attempt. 9 fouls on Fitch. The last 1-and-1 they can send her to, as the next foul puts the Warriors in the double bonus. Gregory with a 1-and-1. And she knocks down the first. In crunch time when it matters most, the Warriors are up by 10. Second one doesn't have the same arc as it goes out of bounds off of the Warriors last. Fitch gets it back, trailing by 4 possessions with 41 seconds left. Falcons need quick offense to have any hope. Creaky's running up. Gets into Folkwine. Folkwine couldn't gather the shot in time. Rebounded by Showalter. Getting it out to Dennison. And Dennison gets fouled near the sideline. And that'll be 10 fouls now on Fitch. 2 free throws coming up for the Warriors. .27.5 seconds to go. Bailey Wagaman and Michaelin Fitch both checking in. Cammie Campbell has checked out, as well as Livy Showalter. Two free throws coming up for Dennison. And she nails the first. Second one doesn't have the same shot mark on that, as Rachel Spalding will draw the foul at the other end with a few tenths of a second over 20.8 to be exact here in the fourth. How about this West Branch defense, though, putting the clamps on the offense of Fitch. First quarter, Austintown Fitch had 25 points of offense through 8 minutes of play. Through the next 24 minutes, the same 25 points up until that shot. Now 26 points of offense in the following 3 quarters for Fitch, as the first make for Rachel Spalding cuts the deficit down to 10. Second one no good. Kylie Folkwine tries to get the shot up and in, but the block that time of Folkwine keeps it with Fitch off of West Branch last. Ayla Ray goes to the top. Kylie Folkwine puts up the 3 and puts it in. Makes it a 9-point game. 7-point game, excuse me. But the Warriors just need to expire the clock, and they do a good job of eating a lot of it away. 6.7 to go. And a couple more free throws coming up for Chloe Dennison. Off the back iron on the first attempt from Dennison. Dennison converts her second attempt of 2, and the lead right back to 8. Time expiring. Fitch looking for one final shot. Creaky puts up a deep 3, and it's just short off front iron, and the West Branch Warriors walk the tightrope after a big offensive output by Fitch in the first to come back and take this one by a final score of 62-54. Nothing short of impressive tonight in our player of a game performance from Sophie Gregory. 31 points for number 21 in the YSU commit, finishing with her right, finishing with her left, creating with passing opportunities, hustle on defense, and all those extra effort plays. All enough from her to help the Warriors go 11-11 on the campaign. Fitch off the loss has fallen to 10-12. Both these teams will be in action in the next coming days for the start of the tournament. Number 22, Fitch, will be at number 16, Boardman, in a battle of AAC opponents. Third matchup of the year between those two. They are 1-1 in play against each other. That'll be Saturday, February 11th at 1 p.m. for the opening matchup in the tourney for D1. West Branch is in Division 2. They'll be the 11th seed, taking on number 23, Ravenna, hosting them in at Beloit on Wednesday, next Wednesday, February 15th, for a 7 p.m. start. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Basketball. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who are able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, with his work with Bobstein Park Baseball, YSU Football, and YSNLive.com. The many hats that Mr. Leslie wears, and we thank him for each and every single one of them. To my man, Elijah Harrell, that's been next to me running the switcher game in and game out throughout the course of this season. We thank him so much, running here from Falcon Media and helping us with all these games and the producing of these games here at Austintown Fitch this season. And most importantly, to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities, you guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about. If you are rooting for the West Branch Warriors out there in Beloit, we'd like to thank you for your continued and constant support of not only West Branch Warrior Athletics, but also YSNLive.com. Or if you are right here in the Austintown community supporting your Falcons, we of course thank you for your continued and constant support of not only Austintown Fitch Athletics, but also YSNLive.com, or wherever you may be in the sport of high school basketball. This is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.